Hello, and welcome to today's episode. So, today we are over here in the market and we're going to put in a new shop. Um, it's not really a make a bunch of diamonds shop, it's just sort of a fun little idea I had. So, we're going to take this plot right here and we're going to make ourselves a little shop. To sell some new items. So what we're gonna do is I need to go get one more thing. I don't think I brought any. Nope. This is what we're gonna make it out of. And I got a handful of things in here. So what we're gonna do today is we are going to make a little. Well, let's just put it this way. I'm actually from the Pacific Northwest, so there's a pretty important thing that we do in the up here, and that's we drink a lot of coffee. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna make ourselves a little coffee shop, and we're gonna make it as an homage, as it were, to the original Starbucks shop in Pike's Place Market up in Seattle. And I figured that would be a little fun little thing to do and put together. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay out the foundation. And the foundation is going to look a little weird, I'm pretty sure, because in addition to building the shop, we're also going to be putting out and distributing out the coffee. And coffee is a pretty important thing. So what we're going to do is, let's see, make sure I get this right here. I want to put 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. There we go. Well, of course we have to have a sidewalk, because it wouldn't be a good coffee store without a sidewalk. So we're going to put that in, and there's a ghost block. See ghost blocks. I think I got that in the wrong spot. So it's going to have a weird outside look to it. 2, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. So, yep, there we go. All right. So, like I said, it's going to look a little different because we are going to actually just put potions in it and be able to sell them, as it were. So it's gonna look a little strange, I think, because what we want to do is, well, let me get this started and going, and then I'll kind of show you what we're talking about, because once we get it into place, then it'll make a little bit more sense, I think. So, let me get the base done. And then I'll talk about why we're doing certain things a certain way. So let me get some blocks laid out, and I'll be back with you here in just a bit. All right, and welcome back. So this is what the base of this is going to look like, and this right here is going to be oak floors. And you can see here that we sort of are sitting on top of an old shop that was below ground here, which is fine, because we're actually going to use part of this area underneath our underneath our shop, excuse me, for housing some of our extra stores, just as a storeroom kind of thing. But what we're doing here, and this is where the trick is at, and let me get this floor in here and I'll show you. So you can kind of see that we have these furnace dispenser looking ring around the outside of it, and they're there for two reasons. One is I wanted sort of a unique look to the shop, something that was a little bit different as far as the base ring. I mean, we got this front that's going to have some of the windows and so forth and open up into this, but I wanted something a little bit different on the the inside and on the outside too. And I was trying to figure out how I was going to do this. So what we're going to do is, let me show you. So one of the things that we're going to have around the inside here is going to be sort of these shelves that run around, these dark oak shelves that are going to cover this outside. And we're going to put some buttons up on top of the items right here. Now the thing with it is not every single one of those items here has to be facing to the side. What we're going to do is we're going to take a few of these and we're going to use them to push out items to the customer. So what we'll do is from underneath we'll load this up, but let's just put this in here as an example. Is they'll come up here and there'll be a sign here that says what it is. They push the button and out comes their item. I'm not necessarily looking to get anything that's going to be a pay item, a bunch of pay stuff or anything like that, but the idea behind it is to have, the ability to push the button and out comes the item and they can pick it up. And it's, like I said, this isn't necessarily for making a lot of diamonds. This is sort of just to have a little bit of fun and make a nice little creative build, I think. So we'll be changing some of these around as far as what they're going to look like, where they're going to be at, because I haven't fully figured out where I'm going to be putting everything. But the nice thing about it is whether the item is facing into each other or if it's facing like this. On the outside, they all look the same. You can't tell the difference. And that gives us a little bit of creativity for what we're going to do as far as on the inside here. So what I need to do is I need to get this built up, get the ceiling on it, and then we'll get going on the other parts of the build here and start talking about what we're going to be putting in the shop. So let me get these all worked out and get the walls in place, and then we'll come back and we'll take a look at what we're going to do underground. And well, actually, what we'll do is we'll talk about a little bit more of the front-facing facade that we'll have on here when we come back. So let me get that all into place, and then I will be back with you here after the cut. All right, and welcome back. So we are working on our next little chunk of this. Need some cyan glass, and I'm gonna need, I think, some more slabs. All right, so this is what we've got so far. We've got our little front here. Gonna get a door in here and get a house number on there, and this is sort of a little bit of a yawning over the top of this that we're going to cover. And the next thing, and I've got some lighting up here. I did a half slab ring of bricks around here. Should make this spawn proof, and then hopefully there's enough light in here. And we're going to add a little bit more as we go. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to go up here. 1, 2. And what we're going to do is let's get the glass in here next. Bam, bam, bam. There we go. All right, so this is what we've got right here. And we want this to be kind of lit up, but we're going to put some banners on the front of this here. So what we're going to do is we're going to light this up along the back here. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to tweak my design just a little bit. And we're going to do that with it, because I kind of want to hide the side of that right there. There we go. And then we're going to put some more right up here. And actually, what we do is we are going to put a little dark out here. Sort of a little cover like that on there, so that when you see it from the... Oh, oh no. I'm not going to be able to see the banners very well. Bummer. Well, we may have to play with this design a little bit. Yeah, we'll put it in place and see what happens, and we'll come back. That's the nice thing about Minecraft, is you can take it apart if it doesn't quite work out the way that you want it to. So this is what we've got in here. Gonna have this right here. This all looks good. So this is what our store is gonna look like. Now comes the time we're gonna go put some banners into place here. So let's dump all this stuff off. We got some trash in here. But we need to get our banners out. And I've already got it, and I've already got a name for this store. That's right. This is going to be Welsbucks. So, oh, got our first customer. So, let's see about getting these into place. So, boom. Duh. Boom. And right there. And the last one. Boom. There we go. This is the first official Welsbucks franchise. Oh, bummer. Let's see what it looks like if we take this down. Can you see it? Oh, you can. It's a little bit better. May have to raise that up a little bit. Because I kind of want to have this this in place here. So, bummer. So let me play with this just a little bit and see what I can come up with for putting the banner into place. And then I will be back with you here in a bit. I think I'm going to have to take that up a couple of blocks, but hey, that's okay. Bigger's better. Let me get this sorted out, and then I will be right back with you. All right, and welcome back. So we've done a little bit of tweaking to our upper sign. Not that much, just a little basic adjustment. So let's take a look at that. Well, all I did is I raised it up 2 blocks, and that worked out just fine. Gets it up there a little bit. I try to do it at 1, but you can definitely see what it is now and take a little bit of a step back, and it's not that big a deal. Gonna get our door in there. People can come in, pick up their items and so forth, and be good to go. Do need to look at lighting in right here. What I think I'm going to do, and I don't have any on me, so we are going to zip over to the black hole and pick up some Enrons. And grab a stack just to make it easy. And I'll come back and I'll put another stack back in there because I've taken it down to I'm doing the stacks for 2 stacks for a diamond, and I just made it an odd number. So we're going to put some lights right there and right there. And I think, oh, this right here is now spawnable. So we're going to have to play with that. I think what we're going to do is, yeah, we'll do that. We'll go grab a pumpkin and some leaves, and I think we can plop ourselves a There's the leaves. And we'll put something down there. Sometimes it's glowstone, it looks like. I've got some sea lanterns real handy. So, plunk. And boom. Nobody notices. And there we go. We're all safe right around here. Nice. This needs a little bit of work back in here, but I'll deal with that as far as lighting and getting things cleaned up in this area as well. But that is our shop, and I just checked the length of this video, and we're going pretty well on this. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna build a little sort of trap door that goes down right here. And what we're going to do is down below we're going to set up some items in the shop. So not a big deal just to get down underneath here. And look at that pumpkin. Get some torches out here. And what we're going to do is, oh, Mr. Skelly. Let's get the rest of this lit up, and we'll seal this all off and so forth. But what we're going to do is we're going to turn this into a sort of an area where we can keep some of our extra supplies. Because the problem is that since we're using dispensers to fill the to dispense the items, unfortunately, what that means is we've only got 8 or 9 slots to put it in, which means that we don't have a lot of stock all the time. So we'll have to deal with that. Not a big deal. Just means we'll have to come back and fill this in. But I think that is all I got time for today. I think we'll come back in the next episode, and we will take a look at how we're going to put these items in here, fix up the lower floor there. And get these items sorted in there. So I'd love to hear your feedback on this. If you have any comments, definitely leave them down below. As always, you can find me on Twitter at @WanderingNerd. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, and if you want to see more, definitely subscribe. But until next time, this is a Wandering Nerd.